And the green body characterization, the last thing. After you get a green body, the green body quality actually determines to a large extent of the quality of the sintered ceramics. If your green body is highly non-uniform, sintering, keep it to your mind, will not make it better. If your green body has large cracks, large holes, your sintering cannot glue the cracks, the holes together. Whatever cracks will show up in them. Sintering can only make your defects appear even more obvious. If your two layer, let's say you are doing lamination of two layer between green tape, if you got tiny crack over there or delamination, your sintering will only make it worse, make it pure from one layer from another. So that's why you have to pay, ceramic engineer has to pay a lot of attention to green body quality. Okay, it pretty much determines your quality. Yeah, as important as sintering. Characterization of green body, relative density, very important. Typically you want them to be high in relative density and relatively low in porosity. Okay, and how do you determine relative density? Well, if it's simple shape, you just measure the sample weight and the sample dimension, right? You can just get the relative density if you know how much polymer you have in there. Make sense? On the other hand, we talk about some more sophisticated methods, such as for pore size distribution analysis. Remember, we talked about mercury porosymmetry. For large pores, about like hundreds of nanometers, 1 micron, all the way to millimeter sized pore, people can use mercury porosymmetry to characterize the pore distribution. People can also use SEM or associated image analysis to get, okay, what's the porosity, whether I have big chunk of pores or cracks in my body, green body. Other technique, you can also impregnate polymers, essentially monomers, into your green body to fix your green body. Impregnate low viscosity monomer into your green body to fix it, and then polymerize, such as you are using MMA monomer, and then followed by polymerization or hardening, so that you fix the green body structure. Now you can do SEM or do optical microscopy to look at your image. Otherwise, it's difficult for you to cut ground polish. Your green body is not that strong for you to look at the microstructure. Quite often, you have to use some low viscosity epoxy or monomer to strengthen it, and then look at the microstructure carefully.